Am I audible? Online students, कोई ऑनलाइन है क्या क्लास में? ओए, क्या देख रहा है ये? ओके ओके, हो गया। ठीक है, इट्स ऑडिबल। ओके भाविका, थैंक यू। सो यू स्टार्ट विथ लेटर राइटिंग। कोई है क्या ऑनलाइन? नहीं तो मैं शुड आई स्टॉप द वीडियो? आर थिंग्स क्लियर इनफ और आई स्टॉप द वीडियो? Just wait for a couple of minutes. हम्म, शेक ही नहीं हो रही ना स्क्रीन? बहुत अलग अलग नाम के आते हैं पार्टिसिपेंट्स, एक से एक है अपने पास। एक एक मिनट, 1 मिनट। ये ऐसे ही आ रहा है कि स्क्रीन? नाउ जस्ट सी। नाइट्स ओके ना? बस ठीक है। अनुराग, वीडियो बंद कर लो अपना। क्लियर? इज इट क्लियर ना? कोई नॉट शेकिंग ना? अर्थ तो नहीं आया उसमें? ठीक है, चलो। So let's start with letter writing. This I think I showed you yesterday. There are two types of letters. One is formal letter, another is informal letters. And in our syllabus, we only have the formal letters. There are two only letter to the editor. This is the only letter we have for term 1. In term 2, you have the other type, that is job application. No other letters, that is letter of inquiry, letter of placing order, letter of cancellation, letter of complaint. All these different types of business letters are not a part of your syllabus for 12th CBSE 2021-22. The points to remember where letter to the editor or formal letter is concerned. On the left hand side, letter will never be in a box. इस चीज को ध्यान में रखना. Box you have to make only in notice writing and advertisement for short compositions in term 1. The points to remember, the sender's address always on the top. Make it a short address, don't make it a lengthy one of 4 or 5 lines. After that, you can leave a line. Leaving a line, not leaving a line is no rule, but you can leave a line after that, and then you have to put up the date. The complete date has to be specified. Number dates not allowed, as I have told you earlier. Abbreviated months not allowed. Complete date you have to specify. After that, again, you can leave a line and then the receiver's details. The first, the designation or the name of the receiver is reflected. In exams, we only have letter to the editor. So the designation will be the editor, followed with the name of the newspaper and the address of the newspaper. After that, you have to put up the subject of the letter. That is the main purpose why the letter is being written. The subject should be short and sweet, crispy. Don't make a subject of 2 or 3 lines that I want to write a letter to you to inform you about the increasing traffic jam. Subject, increasing traffic jam or problems due to increasing traffic jams. This is the way you have to put up the subject in short. Then comes the salutation. And the simple salutations, sir, oblique, yeah, madam, or you can use the word dear sir, dear madam. Respected sir, kar sakte ho, but you can stay away from it. If you don't know the person, the simple salutation will be dear sir, yeah, dear madam. Or dear attack, you can just put up sir or madam, equally correct. Next comes the body. The main thing comes in the body. The letter to the editor will have 3 paragraphs. First will be the introductory paragraph as to why the letter is being written, the introduction of that topic. Second will be the paragraph at length. All the details will be there in the paragraph number 2. And the last paragraph will be the conclusion. And this you can write what you expect to be done by the editor, some suggestions which you have that you can give it to him, and so that becomes the third part. Then comes the complimentary clause, that is yours sincerely, yours faithfully, yours truly, and so. And the last will be the name, the signatory, the name of the person who is putting up that letter. So these are the things you have to keep in mind where letter to the editor is concerned. I hope this is clear enough with all of you. Some doubts from students. Let me just check it out 1 minute. Chat on है क्या सबका? I'll keep the chat box on only, don't worry. No unnecessary messages. I show you there is no rule. I told you there is no rule as such to where to leave a line or where not to leave a line. Yes, Dhruv, there is no rule as such. I told you it should look clear. In this, you don't have to prepare letters. Only the fill-ups you have to do, choose the options. But there is no rule. It should look attractive. So you can leave a line after the sender's address, then after the date, and then after receiver's address. Subject sir के बीच में line छोड़ो मत. It's okay. One more thing, I'll just show you. The things will be clear. This is how your letter should look. Now you can just see the spacing. Again, I'll repeat, no compulsion. It should look visually attractive. Sender's address. I've left a line. Complete date. Leave a line. The receiver's designation, the name if given in the exam. Then the receiver's address. Leave a line. Subject, salutation. Many times the students ask, sir, should it be subject or salutation? Where subject is concerned, you can write the complete SUB, JECT, or you can just write SUB. Both are correct. So don't get confused. Such type of questions will not be asked whether you to write full subject or SUB. Dono sahi hai. The question which salutation will be maybe sir or dear sir and so. The thing which confuses the students many a time, should it be subject and sir or should it be sir and then subject? Which is the correct one? Subject and sir. Suppose if I write sir and subject, am I incorrect? I'm asking, am I incorrect? तो मैं वही पूछ रहा हूँ ना कि इफ आई राइट सर एंड देन सब्जेक्ट, एम आई करेक्ट और इनकरेक्ट? आई वांट द आंसर, सही है या गलत है? सम रिस्पॉन्सेज फ्रॉम द स्टूडेंट्स. Many of the students, Sundaram, Tanesh, and the company, yes, all are saying it is incorrect. Actually, both are correct. Both are correct. But go for this format. This looks realistic. है ना? You don't have to draft a letter this year. But अगर गलती सब sir और subject करते हो तो don't cancel it unnecessarily. But this looks correct. So subject on the top and then sir. If you make it vice versa, it is not that it is incorrect. Okay. Subject, salutation, dear sir, dear madam, and so on. Then come the three paragraph. First will be the introductory paragraph. Second will be the main content, all the details, mixed masala in second para, and then the conclusion in the last one. Be thankful, looks formal. Then will be the complimentary close. Yours sincerely, yours truly, and so on. And then you have to write the name of the sender. So this is how your letter should look. Everything from the left hand margin. And here are आपका letter to the editor. किस किस को साइड कर दूं? ओके, जस्ट इसको मिनिमाइज, नो विंडो. ठीक है, चलने दो इसको. ठीक है, दिस ऑल्सो विल डिस्टर्ब यू. I hope now the things are clear with students. Thanking you के बाद नहीं लगाना है. शुभम, I didn't understand what you are asking. Sir, thanking you के बाद नहीं लगाना है. Thanking you sir नहीं लिखते. Now, one more important thing. अब इसको हटाना पड़ेगा because you won't be able to see. This is the problem. ये यहाँ तक ठीक है तो नहीं जा रहा ना? हाँ, this is okay ना? ठीक है. But something important I want to explain. So sender's address, leave a line date. It will be the editor. In formal letters, the designation is always preceded by the determiner the editor, the manager, the principal, and so on. The name of the newspaper is always preceded with the Times of India, the Rajasthan Patrika, the Dainik Bhaskar, the Gujarat Samachar, and whatsoever. जो भी पेपर का नाम है, it will be preceded by the, and put up the place. Leave a line, subject, salutation. You can just put up sir, dear sir, or madam, dear madam, equally correct. One more important thing, when you put up the subject, I think I'll show you the solved example. Then comes the body. 3 paragraphs are there. First will be the introductory, second will be the main content, and third will be the concluding one. To make it look attractive, you can leave a line between the paragraphs to distinguish between the change of para. And start the fresh paragraph from the left hand margin. This is the thing you have to keep in mind. For example, I just show you. We just put up subject. Yes, you have written something. Then you put up sir. And then we start writing the paragraph. As taught in the school earlier days, leave 2 finger space. ये आपकी margin है. Leave 2 finger space and then start writing. Then you keep on writing. Suppose your first para ends over here. Then you start the second para again this way. And then third para, you again begin from here. I'll just move aside. So this is the way you used to write the paragraphs earlier. Stay away from it now. The new paragraph should start from the left hand margin. So start the paragraph from here. आपको इस साल लेटर लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, but you should know the practical, the realistic approach of writing a formal letter. Everything, the paragraph from left hand side. And you can leave a line to show that the new paragraph has started. I hope this is clear. बॉम्बे या मुंबई, जो एग्जाम में दिया वो लिखना है. बॉम्बे को यूज करता है आज. बॉम्बे इज नॉट अ नेम ना, मुंबई नाम हो गया है. Bangalore is not a term, it is called as Bengaluru. So simple. So why are you worrying for the place? Whatever is given in the exam, you write that. Whether you know the place or you don't know the place. अगर नाम दिया झुमरी तलैया, I don't know where the झुमरी तलाई is, but I like this name. लिखो आपको क्या करना है कि कहां पर है उससे. If the examiner wants something, give it back to him with thanks. Yes, somebody has any questions? Shubham, whatever a school teacher told you class 10, that you did in class 10. Now if you are in class 12, do what is being told to you in class 12. Is it okay? Thank you. Mitali, we can use dear sir. It's not that becomes informal. You can use dear sir. You can use only sir. Both are correct. It's up to you. To whom are you writing? How respected or how important that particular person is? This is important. Many of them write with the term Mr. So and so. If you know that person, then the salutation changes. After the matter is over, thanking you. Now something important. Over here, I have written yours faithfully. If we don't know, we can use the better ending will be yours sincerely. Now, I'll just put up the different ways of writing yours faithfully. Tell me which of them is correct. First, I'll just put up what I've written. Yours faithfully. Second, yours faithfully. Some minor changes I'm making in the complementary clause. Then yours faithfully. And one more, yours faithfully. I've given 4 options in front of you. A, B, C, D. 5th option is all of these. And 6th option is none of these. Now tell me which is the correct way. Don't go with the format which I have written. Think, try to recollect what the teachers may have taught you in the earlier years. Yeah. 10th, 11th में क्या पढ़ाया था, कुछ 11th में तो कोई पढ़ाई नहीं होगा. 9th, 10th में what was being taught to you? Yes, students are coming up with the answers. Blindly A is correct. Blindly. Someone is coming up with B also. Confusion, all of them. Anand, all of them. Somebody is coming up with C. I am getting mixed answers. Very, very important. Maybe looks to be very minor. शायद अभी तक ध्यान ना दिया होगा. Remember one thing. Whenever you put up this complementary clause, yours sincerely or yours truly or yours faithfully, remember one thing. Y should be capital. F should be small. And there is no apostrophe S. क्या हो गया? योर्स फेथफुल कुछ होता ही नहीं है। योर्स फेथफुल कुछ होता ही नहीं, अपॉस्ट्रोफी एस आना ही नहीं चाहिए। दिस इज व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू एक्सप्लेन। यस, यू मे गेट अ क्वेश्चन which of them is correct. So remember this. So option A is the correct one. Y capital, F will be small, and it will not, there will be no apostrophe S. So the students have many doubts. अब आ गए सब A. Got the point? Now, which of them is correct? A or B? I give only two options now. Which of them is correct? A or B? दोनों correct है? Yes. The students have come up with the answer. The students in front of me. Who feels that none of them is correct? चलो हाथ उठाओ अगर लगता है तो be confident enough. Some come with A, some with A for Arjun or B for Bhim. Yes, is it A for Arjun or B for Bhim? Those who feel it is B, बच्चे अभी बताया no apostrophe S. Shubh and company, no apostrophe S. Yes, Dhruv, now I agree with you. None of them is correct. What is the spelling of truly? So see the spelling correctly. I can tease you anywhere. And please remember, for sure, this type of question or this question I am going to give in one of the tests. Yes, yours truly, spelling घुमा के I will give you. तो सामने एक क्वेश्चन आपको एक मार्क का अभी से बता दी है. So both of them are incorrect. The spelling of true is TRUE, but for truly it is TRULY. So now A becomes correct. The students who are saying B, anyway the spelling was incorrect, but just remember why there is no apostrophe S. So this is the way you have to write yours truly. I hope this is now clear. Everyone, छोटी सी चीज है, important हो सकती है. And then after that, the complementary clause, just put up the name of the person who has written up this letter. Not in a box, and everything from the left hand side, please. Clear? A few solved examples. In fact, I have many examples. I'll just show you a couple of them. Yeah, Mitali, Arjun, the spelling of truly which you have written is correct. कौन था अर्जुन? ओ वेरी गुड, बहुत बढ़िया, मजे करो सुबह सुबह. I'll compel you to do some brainstorming always. Now some solid examples. You're Jasmine or Jaswant, staying in Haridwar Housing Society, Evershine Nagar, Mumbai. There are no street lights on the main road leading to this colony. Write a letter to the editor of a national daily, drawing attention to this serious problem. Now, one question from all of you. Please clear, just one question to all of you. First, tell me the reason. Why is letter to the editor written? Don't tell me, sir, it is in our syllabus, so we have to write. वो तो ठीक है. But in reality, when does a person write a letter to the editor? Anyone? Just think and give me the reply. One by one. Newspaper में आएगा. Politicians देखेंगे. Okay. Yes, I'm getting some answers to draw the attention so that the newspaper will highlight the problem to increase awareness to the people and so on. I came across many answers. Anybody else over here? Now tell me, this is a problem. The question is there in front of everyone. Jasmine and Jaswan, they are staying in a particular housing society. There are no street lights. So just to create awareness or just to gain, show the awareness or to draw the attention, will a person straightway write a letter to the editor? This is my question now. You told to create awareness, think पेपर में आएगी, politicians और जो भी है पढ़ेंगे उसको और फिर शायद उस पर एक्शन लेंगे. दे मे नॉट, हम आएंगे अच्छे दिन लाएंगे, बात टल भी सकती है, बट चलो, you just mean to say पेपर में आएगा. But my question is, if a person faces any problem, does he or she straightway write a letter to the editor? जैसे इनके एरिया में लाइट नहीं है, सीधे लेटर टू एडिटर डालेंगे ये? This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. It's not that straightway you will write a letter to the editor. Try to understand the importance of letter to editor. Whenever a person faces any problems, first they'll complain to the concerned authorities. Assume that crime and illegal activities are increasing in your locality. It's not that you'll write a letter to the editor straightway, the crime is increasing, itne murder ho gaye, itne kidnap ho gaye, this and that, not that. Whom do we complain first? We complain to the authority, iske andar wo authority ho jati hai police. So when we complain to the authority once or twice and so on, follow up karte hain. But when you realize that no action is being taken by the authorities, चोरियां बढ़ रही है, authorities कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं, चोर जाग रहे हैं, authorities सो रही है. To awaken them, a letter to the editor is written. Then the editor checks out the authenticity of that problem, and accordingly, then the print media or the things will come into picture. So the letter to the editor is always to awaken the authorities if no action is being taken. ठीक है? Direct कोई complaint, we never make it to the, we don't write a letter to the editor. So now this shows that they have given earlier problems. They have discussed the problem with the authorities. When no action was taken, then they were compelled to write a letter to the editor. Is it okay? Understood everyone? Now I'll come up with the solution for this. This is there in the module. One or two more things in the solved example I'd like to show. Maybe in the earlier years, maybe in class 10th, 9th, as one or two students just told कि हमारे 10th में मैडम ने ऐसा सिखाया था. Maybe the way you used to write letter was you used to put up commas over here, maybe full stop. Then date के आगे नहीं. Students used to maybe write to. फिर sir के बाद comma and so on. I don't say all, but many of you might have been using this format. Keep a mark on this punctuation marks I'm trying to highlight. First thing, don't use to. Second important thing, don't use any punctuations at the end of a phrase. जैसे address के अंदर you have put up comma after society, Evershine Nagar, comma and full stop. Don't put up any punctuations at the end of the phrase. Now don't tell me, sir, ये punctuation mark आपने लिखा है, yeah, I am writing 20th, 33rd. This is only to distinguish this. ये लिखो अगर जरूरत पड़ती हो, but I am just talking about at the end of the phrase. No punctuation marks are ever written. Don't use the word to, and no punctuations over here also, and no punctuation after sir. Clear? इस चीज पे please pay attention. Very small thing, but in realistically, exam point of view, this may hamper your marks. This year, you won't have any problems because you don't have to draft a letter. You don't have to write a letter. You only have to choose the correct option from the questions given to you. But maybe in real life, later on, you may have to write letters. So keep a check on the realistic, practical, modern approach. This is the way the letter should look. Sender's address, date complete. Again, if you want to put up ST, ND, it's equally correct. It's no stopping to anyone. The first line, the beginning of letter to the editor, please try to memorize it only. We always try to put up through the columns of your esteemed newspaper. It's always a better beginning. I'll just shut down the window of food. Just wait. Right now. Through the columns of your esteemed newspaper. Don't say I want to complain. I want to draw the attention. I want to draw the attention of the concerned authorities. वो इस letter के जरिए he wants to inform the concerned authorities to the fact that there are no street lights on the main road leading to Haridwar Cooperative Society, Evershine, Nagar. This is the first paragraph, the introductory paragraph. The second paragraph is always at length. All the details are specified in paragraph number 2. I hope this is clear with all. Moving to the next slide. Now you can just go through it. Maybe आप लोग मॉड्यूल में भी देख सकते हो. Okay. Second paragraph should be highlighted. The main content will be in the second paragraph. Whatever detail, and try to show the intensity, try to show the severity. The way I put up, cases of chain snatching and thefts have become very common. 10 cases of chain snatching and 5 cases of mobile phones have already taken place. Okay? And a major crime can also be expected. You can write anything. Third paragraph, what you have done. So I just put up a delegation of the residents met the concerned authorities and they assured them of installing the lights. However, precious little has been done in this field. Precious little means नहीं के बराबर. उन्होंने हमको आश्वासन दिया था हम कुछ करेंगे, but उन्होंने अभी तक नहीं के बराबर कुछ भी किया. So now what you want? You can just put up what you are requesting the editor. And see the way I've just put up. I hope it provides the much needed basic civic amenity to the residents of the area and to restore the lost faith in the authorities. What is restore the lost faith? जो हमारा भरोसा विश्वास उठ चुका है. We have lost all hope from the authorities. So when you lose hope from the authorities, that is the time when we write a letter to the editor. So now through this letter, through this column, maybe this letter might help you to restore the lost faith in the authorities. Make it thanking you. It's missing. Yours faithfully, Y capital, no apostrophe S, F will be small, and the name. 2 names are given. I put up the word Jasmine, the name who is putting up this letter. This is how a letter to the editor has to be written. Easy. You can get letter to the editors for any topic, for some general concern, for some personalized concerns like this one, increasing crime in your locality, increasing illegal activities, some health hazards, some other concerns related to the diseases, some pandemic, and so on. Yes, काफी कुछ इसके अंदर type of letters you can always expect. Yes. Abhishek, comma important नहीं है. If you have the habit, you can put up. You don't have to write a letter to editor this year in the exam, word limit is always on the higher side. It is above 150. Just one, the word limit will be around 150 to 175. Is it okay? Who is tell me paragraph margin के साथ नहीं change किया है? Yes, आनंद पाटीदार, क्या चाहिए? मार्जिन कौन सी है? Which is the margin you are asking for? Anand, I could not understand your question. What do you mean by margin के साथ नहीं किया है? चिपकाना नहीं है margin में. You don't have to leave those 2-finger space. This is what I was telling you. समझ में आ गया? Is it okay, Anand? Why are you thinking of term 2, Arun? Focus on term 1 now. जो अभी चल रहा है उसका करो ना, आगे का क्यों सोच रहे हो इतना? Sorry. Write a letter to the editor of a local newspaper on the health hazards caused by junk food. Yes. You are Ritesh or Ritika from Mathura. Very common one. Date. If you want to put up a comma, you can put up. I put up th after 20. In the earlier one, I didn't put up. It's not compulsory. It's up to you. The editor, the Mathura News. When is the name of the newspaper? You have to put up the name of the newspaper. We don't know the name of the newspaper of all the places. Jaruri nahi. Yes. It's not that you know all the newspaper which are published in Kota also. हमको 2-3 नाम पता होंगे. राजस्थान पत्रिका, दैनिक भास्कर, दैनिक जागरण. There may be some more newspapers जिसका नाम ही नहीं सुना होता है. So it's not necessary that we should know the name of all the newspapers of all the places. But you can make the things easy for you. Start with the जो भी place है known या unknown लिख दो. उसके आगे you can add the term news. बन गया अपने आप न्यूज़पेपर का नाम. The Mathura Times or the Mathura News. I don't know whether Amar Ujala and though they are the only papers of Mathura. और भी होगा हमको नहीं पता है. I put up this newspaper. If in the exam they ask, write a letter to the editor of a national newspaper. Then what are the names which might come to strike your mind? The Times of India, the Indian Express, the Hindustan Times. ये common English papers का नाम आता है. So you can use either of those names if the term national newspaper is asked. Local होता है या नहीं पूछते हैं. Small city, create the name accordingly. Subject, and through the columns I want to highlight the health hazard. So इसके अंदर आपको करना क्या है? Health. Yes, the Hindu is correct, Abhishek. So whatever, yes, national paper you can use any of them. Shubham, one is the pin code of Mumbai Times of India. All the places have the pin code. So it's not that we know the complete ones. The Mumbai pin code starts with 40000 and things. Kota का क्या है? 32400 and last में digit आता है. It's not necessary we know all the. ये हमको पढ़ना नहीं है. Don't waste your time in memorizing this. You can just put up the last digit, Mathura 2, Mathura 3, Mathura 1. That is okay. Realistic लगता है थोड़ा. सौरभ, फर्स्ट कॉन्सेंट्रेट पहले कैसा लिखना है वो समझो. ओके नरेंद्र, थैंक यू फॉर टेलिंग मी. कुचामन सिटी 341508. कैसे क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे, क्यों पूछेंगे? जस्ट होल्ड योर हॉर्सेस. आई टेल यू एवरीथिंग. And this time you can't make any guesses कि what type of questions can be asked. Maybe direct MCQs, which I'll be sharing very shortly, or they can give you a complete letter. They can give you a complete letter with some fill-ups. For example, जैसे They may give this sender's address. They may leave a blank question 1. Then they'll put up what follows: salutation, signature of the solution, signature of the person writing, the name of the editor, and so on. So this is the way the questions can be put up, and a letter, complete letter may be given to you, followed by some blanks. ऐसा भी आपको आ सकता है. And you can get direct MCQs, which I'll be discussing after showing 1 or 2 more letters. So even though इसके अंदर आपको करना क्या है? Even though most of us, I'm using the word us, most of us are fond of junk food, always ready, है ना? बट अब इसमें बुराई करनी है, क्या करें? एग्जाम में पूछा है तो हमको जंक फूड की ऐसी तैसी करनी है ना? दिल से तो नहीं कर पाएंगे, बट दिमाग से सोच के यू हैव टू डू इट. थोड़ा बड़ा सा है, यू कैन जस्ट गो थ्रू इट वेरी क्विकली. सो आई नो वी ऑल आर जंकीज. We all are junkies. We crave for the junk food, but ठीक है, you have to write against it over here. Malda is 732101. Okay, great. Thank you. The other students can note. सब नाम दिए ना, और लिखो आपको जो पिज्जा हट, जो आपको नाम आता है लिखो ना, करो सबकी बैंड बजाओ, फिर वहीं पे जाके खाना है हमको लास्ट में, तो है ना. It is bad for health. ये वो junk food causes obesity. What is obesity? मोटापा. Obesity is मोटापा. The term obesity is मोटापा. वाले मोटे होते हैं, ये होते हैं, सब पता है. But then also अट्रैक्ट में ही होते हैं. खाओ समोसा कचौरी, खाओ पिज्जा, ठीक है. Now the junk food is good only for, I use the term junkies. That is all of us. Yours faithfully, and then Ritika. अभी क्लास के अंदर आने के याद दिलाओ. क्लास में आने के 20 की क्लास में चॉकलेट याद आ रही है जंक फूड देख के. आई टोल्ड यू रिमाइंड मी अ डे बिफोर, ताकि मैं लेके तो 8 बजे का. हाँ अभी सुबह. आई टोल्ड यू इट विल बी डन, डोंट वरी. ये जाने दो. Importance of education. There are various letters I have. You can just go through it. Yes, in this I knew the code of Delhi, so I just put up New Delhi 1100. It's not necessary you should know all those things. Yes. So some more letters, and the study material of letter writing will be uploaded very soon on Resource. I think it's not uploaded. In 1 or 2 days, I'll get the things uploaded. Everything will get in the print form in front of you. Okay, Kartik, Yashwant, Bharatpur. Thank you. Yes, those who have got the books, it's fine enough. Those who don't have, the things will be shared on Rezo, sir. Thank you for sharing the pin codes of all the places. Thank you, Arun. Bharatpur का बता दिया. One last letter I'd like to show. This is one last letter for today. We'll just go through. Write a letter to the editor of a local daily. Local daily means, what does this term daily signify? Daily means newspaper. And daily is a term used for newspaper. Showing concern about the inadequate parking facilities, which is causing a lot of inconvenience to the people. Your names are given of 33 Hanuman Nagar, Gwalior. The same address. 12th May, somebody was asking for comma. The comma is in front of you. 12th May, comma. Then the editor, local paper tha, the Gwalior News, I made it. I don't know the names of the newspapers. Gwalior. Subject, inadequate parking facilities. Sir, And then the next after this, through the columns of a esteemed newspaper, I would like to share my concern. ये चिंता का टॉपिक है तो आप बता रहे हो यस तो जब चिंता की चिता चिता चिंता की ता होती है ही इज शेयरिंग इट आई लाइक टू शेयर माय कंसर्न on the lack of parking facilities. Now, what are the problems facing? That is in the second paragraph. The third paragraph, some suggestions from the concerns side. Provide adequate parking space. There should be traffic control room and so on. I hope all these suggestions would be given due consideration and immediate steps will be taken at the earliest to ease the situation. Yours faithfully and Praj. So letter to editor does not actually mean that the same letter will be published in the newspaper. You are creating awareness to the editor so that the necessary action may be taken to ease out the problems. Law of jungle. Where no law prevails is law of jungle. Jungle का कानून. जंगल में कोई कानून नहीं होता है. There is no parliament in the jungle. This is what is meant by law of the jungle. Is it okay, Mitali? जहाँ अपनी मनमर्जी चलती है, that is known as the law of the jungle. Okay. It's nice that students are reading the things. Great. Thank you, Mitali. So this is the way you write letters to the editors. Somebody was asking what type of questions may be asked. One way we could be a complete letter may be given with some fill-ups. Options will be provided. What should be the correct option? One way to wo hoga. Some other questions we can discuss right now. Yes. So give me a minute. I'll just come on to those things. Just hold on, I'll share the screen. Is the screen shared properly now? Can you read questions for practice? Yeah. Thank you, Akshay. Thank you for your appreciation. Some MCQs for practice. This is the way the questions can be asked to you. Which of the following statement is incorrect about letter to editor? 4 options. I'll open the chat box also. Which of the following is incorrect? The letter should be formal. It should be complete. It must have relevant information. So the option is what is incorrect? Must be informal. Yes. The answers of all the students are correct. It is D. Moving on to the next. The subject of letter to editor should be as long as possible, exaggerated and irrelevant, brief and relevant, or none of these. What is irrelevant? बिना मतलब का. तो सब्जेक्ट बिना मतलब का होना चाहिए. देखो तो B, फिर C. What is exaggerated? Long. खींच बिना मतलब का खींचा हुआ. Yes, C for correct. Exaggerated fake na. Hyperbolic. Yes, great Akshay. Nice term. The key point of a formal letter is written in which part of the letter? Introductory part, the heading, the subject, or the main body. The key point, that is the main points. Subject is only about the theme on what you are writing the letter. But the key point, the things in detail will be in D, in the main body. Next, in order to have the desired effect on the recipient, what should a formal letter be like? In a proper format, to the point and relevant, grammatically correct, or all of these? The correct option is all of these. Next, what is the correct way to write the subscription in a formal letter? Come on. Some students are coming up with B. क्या हो गया? I told you this question मैं पूछूंगा और ये एक पक्का ये एग्जाम में पूछने वाला हूं मैं क्वेश्चन. It is और बाद में बताऊंगा. Blindly A. Akshay, don't be blind enough. Open your eyes and see. See the spelling of truly. No blind following, no rat race. मुझे पता है बी में टी कैपिटल है. अक्षय, नाउ योर आंसर इज करेक्ट. इट इज सी. अब जाके which of these is the most suitable salutation of a letter to the editor? Mr. Sir, dear sir, Mr. Editor, or none? It will be B. I told you either sir या dear sir. मैं बता चुका हूं पहले. Both are correct. Where is the receiver's address written? On the top of the letter, below the date, above the date, or after salutation? Receiver's address written below the date. B for below. Fine. Next, what is the accurate representation to show the purpose of a letter? Attention and it's written in a formal way. Please note and written in formal way. Announcement of formal way, or subject and in a formal way? Straight away the answer. Yes, now I can say blindly B. In a informal letter, which word should you use? Awesome, kindly, cool, please, hello. Okay, wait. Why jumping with the students? The question is not yet complete. Let me come up with the options. Now go to the answer. Kindly and please, that is the answer is D, 2 and 4. D for Delhi. D for dear. If you didn't know the recipient's name, how would you address the person? Dear Mr., dear sir, my dear, or hello? Hello. It will be B. It will be B. Dear sir or dear madam. We don't say dear Mr. XYZ. How do you end the main body of a formal letter? By suggesting the recipient what can be done? By ordering the recipient to take action? By talking about the weather और क्या हाल चाल है भाई, कैसा मौसम है? Or by expressing your love for the recipient? By suggesting the recipient blindly A. Okay. The 12th one, what is written on the top of editor letter on the left hand side? Receiver's address, sender's address, date or salutation? It is the sender's address. It is the sender's address. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Letter to editor must be complete. Letter to editor must be properly punctuated. Letter to editor must be written in legible handwriting, or letter to editor must be in one single paragraph. I don't know why students are coming up with A. So, what is wrong in the question? Just tell me. It may be my mistake. I'll admit it if it is there. Legible means donkey ki samajh mein aave. Not in the right, please forgive, but not in the handwriting of doctors. Ki only the chemist can understand ki what is the message written by the doctor. Ah. The answer is D. Yeah, D. B and D कौन है ये? लेटर टू एडिटर में प्रॉपर्ली पंचुएटेड मींस जहां फुल स्टॉप लगता है फुल स्टॉप लगाओगे अंदर, जहां कॉमा लगता है अंदर कॉमा नहीं लगाओगे. इट इज ओनली डी. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज द पंचुएशन मार्क्स इन द एड्रेस. 14. Which of the following are the features of letter to editor? Suggest ways to deal with the problem. Brief and clear. Express an idea and opinion, or all of these. But don't you suggest the ways to deal the problem? That is also way. It is brief and clear. The correct option is D. D for Delhi. And last one for today, where letter writing is concerned. Which of the following is the correct receiver's address from the following? If you say A, it is incorrect. The name of the newspaper should always be preceded by determiner the. The Times of India आना चाहिए. Yes, blindly C. The editor and the Times of India. So this is something about letter writing. So now we have finished short compositions, notice and advertisement. Long composition we have finished letter writing. One more long composition is pending as per term 1, that is article writing, in which there is nothing much to teach from my side, but only the format as to how the things should look and what are the points you should keep in mind. Something about article that we'll have a quick glimpse for the last topic of writing section for term 1 for CBSE 2021-22. So we'll take up letter writing. Sorry, article writing. Just hold on, please. We'll go with article writing. This is not article A and the. वो नहीं पढ़ रहे हम. Article, a long composition, word limit more than 150 words. 150 to 175 is the word limit. This year again, you don't have that much tension to think and write the complete article. You only may have to do the fill-ups. The points to remember, go through it very quick. Give a title that catches the attention of the reader. The heading should always be attractive, eye-catching. Begin with a striking opening sentence. Now, all these things may not be helpful to you at this stage for the exams. ये उसके लिए आगे है. Those will be writing the complete article. But you can take a glimpse, have a screenshot, introduce a new point at the beginning of each paragraph and strengthen your ideas. नया point से बनाओ. Present a strong argument for an idea, supporting it with evidence or elaboration. Develop your ideas. Conclude with your strongest point. Article में अंदर all pros and cons, whatever you know about the topic should be put up. Clarity of writing should always be there. Don't attempt to write about every single piece of information. जो important point है उसी को highlight करो. The article must be written in the appropriate format and style. Do not add too many quotations. It takes away the essence of the article. Remember to proofread. हमको जरूरत ही नहीं अभी. Added to the given word limit, and word limit is always specified in the question paper. Till last year, when the subjective paper used to be there, the word limit used to be 150 to 200. This was a long gap. 150 to 200 would be the word limit for article writing. This slide will be helpful to you. Yes. How the headings, the writing article should look like? First, always the eye-catching heading. Then it will be followed by the byline. Byline is a term used for the person who is writing the article. So remember this term byline. Then the body. The body can be written in 3 paragraphs or 4 paragraphs. It depends on how you are writing that particular thing. Don't try to put up in 1 paragraph only. ये नजर मार सकते हो. Yes, just go through it. The opening paragraph is a must. It tells us what the article is about. It catches the attention of the reader. It arouses the interest. And it also limits and controls what you plan to discuss. The second can also add, it develops a cause-effect relationship. All facts. Give the examples to support your views on what topic you are writing about, what you want to share. And the argument should be in a logical sequencing. And then comparison, if you feel like, or the last paragraph will be the conclusion, that is summing up or consolidating all your ideas together. Yes, you are winding up or summarizing that. And you can also offer suggestions or the measures if you feel like that topic demands. Clear? ये रहा आपका आर्टिकल का फॉर्मेट. सेंटर, हेडिंग, preferably block letters. Next, the byline. Byline is a term used for the name who writes a letter. Leave a line, and then from the left-hand margin, the different paragraphs. And in this also, you can leave a line between the paragraphs. Article will not be in a box. You can just say something like that, but it's on the larger aspect. समझ में आ गया फॉर्मेट? हो गया आर्टिकल खत्म? One or two articles, then we'll come up with the questions. I take a small example, a very common topic, misuse of cell phone. Maybe this is an old topic written by me. Nowadays, cell phone has become the lifeline. उसके बिना आधी बच्चों की क्लासें नहीं होती हैं. Written by Bipasha. So just go through it. A small article I have written. We have discovered a new toy, a mobile phone, and we can't stop playing with it. Be it our friend's funeral, a place of worship, a hospital, a conference hall, marriage procession, even though we are going for a friend's funeral. किसी को लेके जा, हाँ हाँ मैं मेरे दोस्त को पहुंचाने जा रहा हूँ, फिर मैं आता हूँ पहुंचता हूँ घर पे. Yes. घंटिया प्लस क्लासरूम एज वेल, वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ रिंगटोन्स बजती रहती है. Yes. It is a status symbol, then an object of utility, and so on. So we can just go to it very quickly. This is the way an article has to be written. Put up all your views, put up the pros and cons, show some comparison if you feel like, and then put up the things in a logical sequence. That is important. So this year, the students are lucky enough, I'll say. Yeah, Mitali, to gather some attention, to throw some attention, this word is used, encapsulating. Is this article enough? Clear? तो हमको पढ़ने में इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है. स्वच्छ भारत, these are there in the module. So you can just have a glimpse. All these things are given in the module as well. It will take a long time to read. You can take your screenshots if you feel like. Clean India campaign. I try to exaggerate the things just to let the students know that what things can be added if such topic is asked to you. So don't tell me कि sir word limit तो बहुत ज़्यादा है. I know the word limit is exaggerated. Make in India campaign, again I given it in the study material. Yeah, you can. You can use the complete form, the Honorable Prime Minister. You can use it. Or here for, I use the term IT, information technology. I have ample of articles with me. Digital India. And this I have used the term the Prime Minister. These were a few articles in front of you. Some more articles have been shared in your study material. Beta, Shubham, why do you worry? You don't have to write any article this time. Don't get confused. Don't get scared. And if you don't know about the topic, then how can I help you? I know that. ये पूछा तो नहीं पढ़ोगे तो कुछ भी नहीं आएगा. I know that. आपके जैसे ही है वो. We'll not discuss about term two right now, Pokon. Don't be too worried for term two. टर्म 1 का सोचो, टर्म 2 में आर्टिकल नहीं है. इज इट ओके? जस्ट गो टू द सिलेबस व्हिच हैव बीन टोल्ड टू यू अर्लियर. So these were a few articles. Uh, एक मिनट. We take up a few questions. I try to put up some MCQs of just hold on. Is it shared? Oh yeah, share हो गया? Not shared. Just hold on. Hmm. Let me come with the slideshow. क्या हुआ? It's coming ना? Okay. अरे यार. Okay, very quickly. Question number 1. Which of the following is not an element of an article? Subscription, salutation, date, all of these. Neither the salutation, nor the subscription, nor the date is specified where article is written. Correct answer is D. Next. What is placed just below the heading of the title? Place of the writer, byline, subscription, or salutation. We use the byline, the name of the person writing the article. Next. What is fluency in article writing? Ability to greet the audience, ability to weave the content together, ability to set the content apart, or ability to find out the pros and cons. Do you always write the article to find the reasons? We share the points, no? It's not if we always want the pros and cons. Yeah, what is the meaning of apart? हाँ, कंटेंट को दूर करना है कि संग को लेके आना है उसको. तो apart क्या बोल? Why you saying C? It is to weave the content together. It's not that you always find the pros and cons of things. It changes from article to article. Those who are coming up with B, what is the pros and cons? You're not finding out the reasons We are sharing the points. We are sharing the views. It's not that in all the articles you want to find out the pros and cons. कि अगर ऐसा किया तो ऐसा होगा. This is what you mean by pros and cons. Okay. We wish to bring all the content together. The correct answer is B. Apart is dur karna. Your answer was opposite. Article is a short piece of writing, a long piece of writing, an exaggeration of lines, or all of these. It is not a short piece of writing. जो भी लिख रहा है Narendra, it is not short composition. It is not exaggeration of lines. Read the options properly and understand the meaning, please. C is the correct option. All of these जहां भी देखे हमेशा उस पर जम मत मारो. Exaggeration lines means बिना मतलब के उसको बढ़ चढ़ा के बोलना. That is exaggeration. How should an article be commenced? By thanking the audience, by requesting the audience, by greeting the audience, or none of these. Who neither request, nor you thank, nor you greet. Do you request the audience that you should do this? You are sharing your points. It's not that you are requesting the audience. It's not a letter or something. Whoa, it's an article. Chashma wala Narendra D. What is placed on the top of an article? Salutation, date, heading, subscription. It is C. Next. What should be in the first paragraph of an article all about? Pros and cons, conclusion, consequences, a brief introduction of the topic. It is a brief introduction of the topic. Everyone with the correct answer D. Yes, everyone very, very quick. अगला क्वेश्चन फास्टेस्ट फिंगर फर्स्ट के लिए ये रहा आपकी स्क्रीन पे. On which parameters is article writing assessed? Fluency, content, expression, all. Great. Everyone with all. B. Next. Test states the name of the writer. चलो बताओ बिना ऑप्शन दिए. Heading, byline, dateline, or none of these. It is C. Next, 10. How should an article be written? In an informal language, in a single paragraph, in clear paragraphs, or none of these? In clear paragraphs. The correct answer is C. C for correct. अरे बस yes अर्जुन कितनी बार? I can see the answer C. Later on, Narendra. Thank you. Some technical errors to the leaderboard next time. ये कर लिया हमने. Next, article writing is meant for only employed people, small group of readers, large group of readers, or literates. They used to target the large group of readers. Literates पे कौन आ गया? It is C. What is coherence in article writing? Consistent relation of paragraphs, logical writing, orderly writing, or all of these? It is all of these. The 13th question. Coherence means the consistency, the clarity. That is meant by coherence. What should one do if one runs out of words while writing? अभी तो मैं बैठा हूं, बाद में फिर सोचेंगे. Yes, ये हमेशा होता है. If you are short of words, फिर एग्जाम में मार्क्स भी ऐसे ही मिलेंगे। ये आगे आपका आंसर लो। यस नरेंद्र, वेरी गुड, गो आउट ऑफ द टॉपिक। यस, फॉरगेट द ऐसी की तैसी लिखने की और ऑल ऑफ दीज। If you are short of words, try to add the quotations. Not too many, but try to add the quotation if you feel that you are short of words. Don't play with words unnecessarily. Who is asking this word quotation ka meaning? Yeah, Arun. The correct answer is, I'll change it. I'm sorry. दिल की बात आ गई थी यहाँ पे। Yeah, Akshay, sir also knows what to do. Great. कौन बोल रहा था डी डी? क्या दिखता है आप लोगों को? डोंट यू रीड द स्क्रीन प्रॉपर्ली? द आंसर इज बी। यस, दिल की बात। यस, इट वाज एरर फ्रॉम माय साइड, आई रेक्टिफाइड। मैंने बच्चों की दिल की बात लिख दी थी। कुछ भी लिखो, वन स्टूडेंट वाज सेइंग, पूरा पैराग्राफ कॉपी कर दो, कॉपी एंड पेस्ट, है ना? ओके। Why should the first and the last paragraph be in synchronization with each other? To make the article look impressive and leave a lasting impression, to confuse the readers, to form connection with the topic, or none of these? To form connection with the topic before concluding. It is before concluding. And the last one, yeah, I know the students know many ways if they are short of words, है ना? और हमको भी पता है कि बच्चे कहाँ पे किससे खेलते हैं। The last one. How should an article be ended? Thanking the audience, greeting the audience with a suitable conclusion, or all of these? So it should be ended with a suitable conclusion. And what I conclude with the last slide is that you are able to understand article writing and what type of questions can be come to you in the exams. So I think this is all where our writing section is concerned for term 1. We are finished with the literature topics, the poems from Flamingo. We have finished the short and the long compositions where writing session is concerned. Now we are left only with 2 topics of vistas. The first chapter, that is the 3rd level, and the 4th chapter, the enemy. And these topics will continue from next week onwards. So till then, thank you all and all the best for CT1. The set. Yes, धन्यवाद और आपका दिन और शाम शुभ रहे। Thank you all. है ना? Thank you, Mitali. Thank you. Shubham, Jobita, if you have any doubts? Yes. Question number 8, Shubham. Yes, catch me on my personal number. Yes. Okay.